Welcome back to the MBM Vault live on RiotRadio.ca. We're your hosts, Abby.
I'm Kim. This show is all about music, local talent, and industry news, and most importantly, fun. Today we'll be interviewing Ethan and Devin.
Okay, so we're going to start with our first segment. We're going to talk about upcoming events and how we're doing so far. So how are you, Kim?
I'm so excited for winter break, but gonna miss everyone a lot. How about you?
I'm currently not even thinking about Christmas break, just trying to get through exams.
How are those going for you? Do you have a lot?
I don't even want to talk about it.
All mine are open, well, most of them are open book and online.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, most if not all. I think we have one next week that's not open book, and I'm terrified.
Do you have a lot of assignments left, or how many do you have left?
I have a lot of assignments left.
I think I have 3.
It's good that you know exactly how many you have left.
Yeah.
So we do have some breakthrough events coming up. So are you excited for those?
This is the first one that I'm not going to.
Oh, right. Neither of us can go to it.
Really?
We're both busy because I can't go either.
I've been to all the events, so I'm kind of like breaking a streak here. So I'm kind of sad.
Yeah,
about it.
I was going to go to the last open mic, but I was not feeling well, and I didn't want everyone else to not feel well. So I was like, sit out, unfortunately. I really wanted to go, though.
It was fun. I liked it.
Yeah, so there's a Jingle Mingle Extravaganza, I believe it's called, this Friday from 7 to 10 at the 504 Bar in Oshawa. They want you to dress in Christmas or holiday attire, and if you could, please bring a non-perishable food item or a donation.
Yes.
Very nice.
I wish I could go.
Honestly, I want to go too. I missed the Christmas party thing last year as well. But it's such a tough time of year because where I live, you kind of leave when you can to get home, and I have to go home this weekend. So
I've had a lot of people come up to me that don't know I'm not going, and they're like, what's your karaoke song? And I'm just like,
oh yeah, there's karaoke.
Sorry, I'm not going. They're like, dang, I really want to hear you sing, because I tell everyone I'm a really great singer in reality.
Oh yeah, you were singing for me earlier.
Wasn't
it
great?
I think it get signed and sent. I think it could happen.
If I tried. Yeah, maybe.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, basically, I should try to be a singer is what you're saying.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, all right.
Coming up after the music break, we'll be talking with Devin and Ethan about their enterprises, just getting to know them a little bit.
And don't forget you can follow us on social media at DCSA Media Hub and the MBM Vault.
We're going to play you some music. Here's Mr. Lonely by Midland and Your Heart or Mine by John Party.
Welcome back to the MBM Vault. I'm Abby.
I'm Kim, and today we're here with Ethan and Devin. How are you guys doing?
We're good.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Yeah.
How's your semester going?
Great.
It's been packed right now.
True.
Yeah.
But we're powering through.
Are you guys in the same block, or are you guys in different sections of second-year students?
We pretty much have the same block no matter what, except for like one class, which I think we all have at the same time. Do you have the earlier?
You're in the... Which one are you in?
I'm in the earlier one.
I'm in the 6 to 9 one, but sometimes I come to the earlier one. That's why
I come to the earlier one. I'm supposed to be in the 6 to 9 one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just go to the other one.
Okay, so we're in the same block then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the earlier one.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Other than that, we all have the same classes, other than gen eds,
Yeah.
which I'm pretty sure we all have the same gen ed anyway.
This semester, yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of gen eds, you guys excited for your gen ed next semester?
I am.
What gen ed are you taking?
Me and Ethan are taking Deviance because it was, I was considering it last night, and then Abby gave us like the thumbs up for that.
It was fun.
Because she took it last year.
It was fun.
What does deviance entail? What is that class?
I'm going to start my whole spiel on it again.
Oh,
Everyone ready?
no.
So the main thing I took away from that class was you learn about high and low deviance crimes and not crimes and things like that. So basically, the biggest thing that was explained to me was you can commit a crime and have it not be deviant, such as like jaywalking and speeding. Like everyone does it, but
Like,
it's
what
not
about-
seen as wrong.
Yeah.
Everyone does it, and it's illegal.
Like, would you consider, like, in that same example, jaywalking, like, stealing a granola bar?
Kind of. It's still frowned upon, though, so it could be seen as deviant.
But some people would be like, hey, it's just a granola bar. You
Well,
know what I mean?
that's where the high and low consensus comes in.
Yeah.
So that would be I believe, a low consensus deviance because there's multiple people who have different opinions on that.
What do you think about if someone is stealing a baby product for their child.
Valid.
I feel like most people would see that as like
I don't-
illegal, but
I
fair enough.
Yeah. Like if I
So-
saw that, I wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, that would be seen as less deviant and more of just a crime.
Yeah.
Whereas like tattoos and drinking, if you're a specific age, is not illegal, but some people see that as wrong and therefore it could seem as deviant.
Right.
So
I have a question for you guys. I think we already know you, but you can kind of say it again.
we think we know you.
We
We're
think
not
we know
sure.
you.
Yeah.
But
Thank-
Ethan, why are you at Durham for MBM? And why did you choose
Well,
MBM?
yeah,
Durham?
geez.
We're just
MBM.
gonna hit you with like a big question first. Just
Yeah.
make
That's
sure you're
cool.
ready.
That's cool. You know, it's a music program, right? So I'm a country artist,
No way.
and yeah, and you know, I just wanted to make that my number one thing.
Yeah.
But I just saw that there was a program that would like teach you the business side of things.
Mm.
So I'm like, you know what? Let's practice both things, music and the business, and see kind of how far that can get me. So I just thought that was the best option for me at that time.
Do you feel like you've been learning everything you need to learn so far?
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah.
gonna actually help you in real life situations?
Well, definitely, because since I started being an artist first, I literally use what I learn in class and I implement it into my everyday life already. So,
Yeah.
like, I am learning and I'm using it already, so it's great.
Yeah.
I think that's super important. There's so many artists these days and just in general over history that didn't know all of this before getting into like contracts, and they've just ended up so like messed up in the industry just because they didn't know what they were getting into. And I think it's super cool that you're taking that step to learn more about the industry before making those decisions inevitably.
Yeah, no, it makes you feel a lot more comfortable for sure.
Mhm.
Just like being more prepared
Yeah.
in that sense.
How about you, Devin? Do you feel like you've learned anything specifically that's been like helpful that you're gonna like something that's really clicked with you that's gonna be taken out,
Something that clicked with me.
or like a class that you felt was specifically like
I really like live sound
yeah
in first year because that taught me like live sound engineering kind of, and I
Mhm.
was already familiar with that on like audio engineering basis, like when it comes to like production and stuff. So
Yeah.
like learning the live sound part of that, like I already had like a foundation of that. So to expand on that like in a different aspect, like it was interesting for me, and yeah.
That's good. Are you guys excited for winter break? Do you
I
have any
am.
big plans?
Yes. Big plans? Not really. Just gonna take it easy,
Yeah.
do some
I
songwriting.
think we should all be doing that.
Taking it
this
easy.
semester.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What a break. What about you, Deb?
I think the same, honestly. Just taking it easy.
Do you guys have any plans for your enterprise over the Christmas break? Are you gonna like leave them with anything to do, or just like say take a break and come back to it?
Yeah, like actually right now, Townline reached out to us, which is Ethan's enterprise.
Oh, look at you guys
Yeah.
go networking.
Yeah,
10 out
and
of 10.
That's right.
we assigned 2 people for co-writes that Townline reached out to us for, so like 2 producers. So we told them to, if you want, you could get like a head start on that over the winter break, and you could claim hours for that going towards the next semester. So if you want to get a head start on that, even for the other producers, like you guys could work on like, I told them, me and Trevor and I told them that like you could, anything related to production or audio engineering that you do over the break could be counted towards hours.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, and for my guys, we're just gonna be having like weekly meetings with our artists and just building that friendship and getting that artist development plan first thing and foremost.
That sounds cool. You guys are a lot more prepared than me. It was just like I sat us all down in our enterprise meeting this week, and I'm like, so guys, you don't have to do anything during Christmas break, but if you want to, I'm not against it.
yeah.
Because we have like some ongoing social media things we do, like songs of the day and weekly things,
Mhm.
and I wouldn't be opposed to. I just thought about this, like a vlog sort of situation where
That'd
we
be
all
cool.
go home and then be like, hey, this is what we're doing during Christmas break.
That would be wicked.
We have way too much freedom with our enterprise.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about like collaborating with other enterprises? Because I feel
Yes.
the only collaboration that happened before is like Millennial and Breakthrough, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Have you ever thought
I
about that?
tried to do it last year, but I think we were all so busy. Like, I kept trying to other social media people and other enterprises, because I was social media last year. I did try to, like, reach out and be like, we could do this together. We could both get hours for this, and then we both have content out of it. But unfortunately, I think I proposed it a little too late in both semesters when I thought about them. I, like, thought about it, because everyone's like, I'm too busy. We mostly focused this semester on trying to get the radio show up and going, and we've had like a little bit some hiccups along the way, but we're trying to work through those. But I definitely want to try doing that next semester. Next semester I want to get more off-air content. So yeah,
That's cool.
if you guys want to collaborate from your
Yeah, no,
enterprises,
I'm open to
let me
that.
know.
I'm
let
open
me
to
know.
collaborations.
Yeah, we're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think. Yeah, I think we're pretty cool.
Ego
personally.
boost, thanks.
I'd say so.
Pat myself on the back.
Do you guys have any hobbies that helps you like de-stress, or that you want to focus in on during the break?
I think me and Ethan love playing pool and drinking beer.
Oh yeah,
I've heard about
That was
this.
like the foundation of our friendship, kind of.
that's how it started.
Yeah.
I did not realize how much I loved pool until I was in my residence building and I had access to a pool table 24/7, and now I'm just like, let's go play pool.
Yeah, that's when I picked up
24/7.
pool again, when I came here, like on res. And
It's
then-
actually easy too. Like, it's
Yeah.
not even.
I still don't understand.
Oh, I'll teach you.
Thanks. I actually worked at a bowling alley for a year or two, and we had pool tables at one point, and you'd think that would teach you how to play pool. No. I would also like to say those pool tables very shortly after got replaced by arcade machines. so
So you didn't have
apparently
much
a whole
time
bunch
to-
of people didn't know how to play pool.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any individual hobbies that you don't do together? Just like a personal hobby, like listening to music, watching a certain show, or anything like that?
Yeah, video games.
What video games?
That's the real question.
My favorite video game, like of all time, probably Kingdom Hearts.
What is that?
Kingdom Hearts. That's Zach's favorite game.
Oh yeah, it is.
I remember you
talking
guys
about
posted
that.
like "Dearly Beloved," which is a song from Kingdom Hearts on your MBM Vault story.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Good to know someone sees it. Look at this, guys. This,
Yeah.
I
you
don't
should
recall
all
you
follow
liking
my
it.
example.
I
Yeah.
don't recall you giving it a like though.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Wait, you recall me giving it a like?
I don't.
I did give it a like.
Oh, maybe I lied.
We'll have to check in with Alyssa on that.
Yeah, Alyssa.
We
Fact
need
check?
receipts.
She could recall that wherever she
She's
is.
not listening.
Yeah.
How about you, Ethan?
Yeah. I'm also an avid video game player. I'm more so on like the sports side.
Mm.
So
F1.
Sorry.
F1.
F1. Not recently,
Does
but
that count as a sports
I
game?
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, driving. Yeah. Definitely a
Like
big golfer though.
Golfer?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever golfed, but I really want to go to a driving range.
Yeah.
Really bad.
It's fun. That's where you cut your teeth. The driving range. But it
Ooh.
sucks. Like Canada, as you can see, it's snowing out. So
Yeah.
yeah, you have to find those indoor ranges.
I love this conversation. Just made
I thought it was.
I looked at it, I was like, I'm pretty sure the sky is blue right
Actually,
now.
But it
Yeah,
did
yeah.
snow like December 1st.
It was snowing this morning.
This
Was it not?
conversation
it?
also
Yeah.
made me realize how
Oh.
little I know about video games. I play more of the like Animal Crossing, Zelda
I play
sort
Zelda.
of games. Zelda's great.
I played
top 10.
Breath of the Wild in the summer.
Oh yeah, love
Yeah.
that game. I still haven't finished it.
Really?
But I love that game.
Oh.
Yeah, I play it very slowly. Like, I'm getting all of the shrines.
Yeah.
So let's talk a bit about your enterprises. You're with Townline. You're with PushPlay Productions. Can we get a little bit of information on what it's like being a manager from both of you? You can start with Ethan.
yeah. Townline Artist Management has been a journey. It's been great because I got to meet a lot of new people through it. But yeah, we're just focusing on singer-songwriters and working through emerging songwriters and like really bringing together the songwriter industry and kind of boosting them through managing them. And yeah, we just find that if we have them, they can collaborate with each other. So that'll be good with having them there, but as well as the other enterprises, we're going to be collaborating there. But yeah, so far it's just been great. Next semester, we're going to be just working on like really getting our artists prepared for this big event that might be happening at the end of the year.
Ooh.
So I don't know.
Exciting.
Marnie has been like doing some talking. Have you guys been hearing her in class?
Mm-hmm.
So they're
Marnie's got big plans for us.
Which
Yeah.
which event are you talking about?
Are we allowed to?
like, I don't know if we're allowed to.
Beep beep.
Oh, okay. Maybe I
To be
know about it, but I
continued.
forgot. Okay.
Yeah, to be continued.
We'll bring it up again next
yeah.
semester.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Townline.
How about you, Devin?
For like, how's the enterprise going?
Like,
yeah,
how's-
how's it going? I think we last talked on air 4 or 5 weeks ago.
Yeah. So
like
right
that?
now
Yeah.
it's been pretty good. Me and Trevor, we did like a presentation tutorial on
Mhm.
production
That was
and
really
audio
good.
engineering in Scent, I think last week.
That was
Mhm.
very interesting.
Thank you. Yeah, so we did that. That was cool. Because we also like do that during our team meetings as well, like just in the studio with our team. So like to do it to the whole class was nice. And yeah, I think that like PushPlay, it's really cool because like we also learn like the way other people in our enterprise go about producing or
Mhm.
mixing and mastering and stuff like that, and their techniques and their way of doing it. So like we all learn from each other. As well as like, you know, recording like content for TikTok and social media in the studio and stuff is really fun. Yeah.
I was thinking about it. Marnie was talking about like, oh yeah, we're gonna try to do more tutorials in class from you guys, and I'm like, I don't think I have anything to offer. I was like, I can stand up at the front and say, okay guys, here's how you write a script
Yeah.
according to the Riot Radio template.
You know what I think would be a better word for that? Like a rundown.
A rundown.
Like
of
give
how to
like
do
a
show?
rundown of like reaching out to people, and then you get them to send in their songs or
Right.
topics, stuff like that. Then you write the script, you send out the script, and then the
Mhm.
process.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to perfect the process before then.
Yeah.
It's different every time. Like some people sometimes forget things, and then it's like, oh no, because I always forget them as well. And then it's just like we get to showtime, and I'm like, oh no, we don't have this or this. And then it's like, okay, how can I pull this off as quickly as possible?
Yeah.
So right now we're thinking about changing the process a little bit because I made like an announcement, like, hey guys, this is how you book an interview. And I'm going to have to like change all of it and be like, if you want an interview, you need this, and this prepared before you reach out to me.
Yeah.
So this doesn't happen. But that is a good idea.
Yeah. Do you like this place better than the last year's Riot Radio?
I do. It did its job, but it is very nice to not have to shove ourselves as close to the wall as possible to make it in frame.
Mm-hmm.
We did what we had to do.
Yeah.
But this is super cool compared to last year. Were either of you on air last year?
I was supposed to be on it. I remember like Jace reached out or something, and then like it was like I think the last week of the semester in April, or like
Mhm.
the second last week, and I was just like so tired from Oshawa Music Week and stuff, and I literally
yeah.
couldn't get out of bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Coming up after the music break, we'll be talking more in depth about what you do as careers and what you want to do with your future.
Mhm.
And you guys will be back with us. Reading the script really wrong right now. I apologize. You can follow them on Instagram at devin.gawri and at ETHANWILDEE.
Don't forget, you can follow us on social media at DCSA Media Hub and at MBM Vault. We're going to play you some music. Here's Be Quiet and Drive, Far Away by the Deftones, and Breathe by The Prodigy.
Live on the Media Hub at riotradio.ca. You're supposed to say that. Welcome back to the MBM Vault live on riotradio.ca. I'm Abby.
I'm Kim, this is Ethan, and this is Devin.
Woohoo! All right, we're going to lead into more tough questions. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Okay.
Bring it on.
What career do you want after graduating MBM?
Well, I think I'm leaning more towards like an audio engineer as a career path. I'm still obviously gonna, cause being manager of PushPlay, before that my experience was production and like electronic music mainly and a bit of hip hop, but I'm obviously still gonna be doing that. But job wise, I think audio engineer. This year I've also been leaning towards like marketing and promotion a bit as well, so that's also another option. But yeah.
Nice, man. Yeah. Country music. Gonna be doing it with my band, Brothers Wild. We're gonna be continuing on our path down there. And with that, I've also grown a love for marketing and promotion. Me and Devin always
Yeah.
talk about it. So it's actually scary how powerful it can be when you use it good. But definitely getting into the country music industry, like the CCMAs, the CMAs, maybe some record label stuff. But yeah, that's me.
And how's your band going right now? Do you have any like upcoming plans?
Yeah, we're working with a producer right now. He was a CCMA Producer of the Year nominee.
Oh wow!
So it's pretty under the rug right now. We're just like planning on doing a release like next year, like way down the line. So you probably won't be hearing much about it now, but this is a little sneak peek of it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then just
Cool.
playing shows. Yeah, just playing shows around.
So, what influenced you guys to do those careers other than the management that you've decided, which from the program, I assume?
Yeah.
Just learning about it, but the individual careers that you had before, how did you kind of, what influenced it?
Well, I got into like production when I was younger, just like messing around and stuff like that. And then it just like, it started off as a hobby. Then I was like, okay, I actually want to like take it somewhere. So I kept learning and stuff like that. So I think it always stuck with me. So it just felt natural. As for marketing and promotions, like stuff like that, things related to that, I think that came into my mind like this semester. Like me and Ethan like both been talking about it a lot, and I think like we just grew interest to it, I guess, this semester, especially with the class and just like the stuff that goes on with it. So yeah.
Yeah. Growing up, I was kind of like a classic rock and roll fan with my father. But my older brother, who I'm in the band with, he's 4 years older than me, and he introduced me to country music. And I was kind of like a hater growing up, but I just like found a love for it because I do come from southern Ontario. Like, there's farms everywhere. It's country roads, dirt roads, just like you hear in the songs. So it's very popular down there. So that's all you hear from all your friends and everything. So that's where my growth of country music kind of went into play, was just like growing up pretty much.
I think that's something so cool about our program that I didn't know there was as many career options as there were until I started the program. Like, I walked in here, I was like, yeah, tour management. And now I'm just so confuzzled. I'm like, wait, like anything could be so cool. And there's so many options. I could switch it up over time. Like, it's endless.
I had the same problem as you, except for mine is now I knew what I wanted to do coming into this program, but now that I know there's more options that I didn't know of before, I have no idea what I want to do after this. I am absolutely clueless.
You know what? You still have a semester and possibly another year to figure it out.
Here's to hoping that semester we'll have it all figured out.
Yeah, absolutely.
So where are you both right now in your music careers? You mentioned you're in a duo with your brother. Do you want to tell us about that a little bit?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so it's Brothers Wild. So just brothers, and then my last name Wild. Same with his last name. So that's how our name kind of came about. But yeah, we're a duo. We also have session musicians that we play with to make like a full band experience. But we write our own songs. We're kind of getting into co-writes now a little bit more because we've been writing just by ourselves. So that's exciting. But yeah, we just play shows in our hometown, but we're branching off into the cities, which country's a little, it's not much listened to in the cities that much unless you're like at an arena show, Morgan Wallen. But yeah, there's little town or little venues in cities that you can play at that like country music. So branching off there. So it's going good.
Yeah.
Brothers Wild live performance on air at Riot Radio coming soon.
That would
Maybe.
be dope.
That would be dope. So Nolan, if you're listening, let's get on it.
How about you, Devin? Anything outside the program or?
Yeah, so I just been in the works of like rebranding my whole thing, and I think that earlier this year I started like a body of work that I've been working towards a release and everything. A lot of people from PushPlay have helped with it. Well, not really. Like, I've had Chris in the studio, which is manager at Back Row. He, did some executive production on the song. as well as Alan, which is in PushPlay. Trevor as well, that he's heard some of my stuff. So it's just this body of work that I've been working on, as well as rebranding, logos, stuff like that, and getting that whole process over with. As for this semester, it's just been really busy, so as much time as I could get, I put towards that. Your foot. But yeah, it's just been that as of right now.
Music taste, favorite artists, songs, albums.
That's a heavy question.
That is. No
That
one
really
seems
is.
to answer it quickly on this show.
I don't think I've answered it once yet.
I don't think I've answered it the same.
What was the question?
Like favorite artists, songs,
Um,
albums, anything.
It depends. Like, I think like my top 3 genres are like electronic, rap, and then like rock, like
Mhm.
anything relating to rock, like metal, punk, stuff like that. So it depends on the genre that we're talking about. I think.
Right.
Even pop I could answer. Like any genre, but yeah, it's just catered towards the genre.
With that being
Mhm.
said, was your Spotify Wrapped like super mixed in genres, or
I don't think the
Or
Spotify
songs?
raps or Wrapped are like accurate, because I feel like they just like count what you listen to like early
Yeah.
on in the year,
Mhm.
and then they don't bring up anything that you listened to in like September.
I
or
think someone
October.
told me it's like the amount of songs you've saved by an artist, and I was like, that
Oh.
makes a lot more sense because I
I think
never
so.
listen to those people, but I have their whole albums in my playlist.
Yeah.
I use a website called last.fm, and it just
I know that.
does that for me.
I know that
So
one.
like whenever everyone's like so excited about Spotify Wrapped, I'm like, I already know what's on it.
And that one's accurate.
Yeah, like my Spotify Wrapped was like, you listened to 8 genres this year, and I'm like,
Mine
only
was, like,
8?
103.
That's insane.
Actually, I think mine was like 105 genres. Like I had a
Yeah,
lot.
that's
Oh
what
my
like
gosh.
everyone's getting like these high numbers, and I got like literally it was just 8, and I'm like, that doesn't seem logical.
Hmm.
But okay, because like it's different for me every week on my last.fm. Like it gives you a report every
Yeah.
week, and of like
Yeah.
there's different ones on there all the time. Where did it get the number 8 from?
Yeah.
How about you, Ethan?
Yeah, I'm the same. I don't think it's that accurate because I have like my phases. I don't know if you guys have phases with
Too many.
genres. Yeah, so
Mm.
it's like year by year, but I would definitely say my top genres are like country, but like I said, I do like the rock and roll aspect.
Mhm.
So country rock is a genre. It's a subgenre that I love, but when I'm chilling, I do like to throw on like jazz, classical music,
Mhm.
some blues.
Country Christmas music, like this morning on Riot Radio.
Yeah, I heard that. It's beautiful.
Were you guys surprised about your number of minutes you had listened to, if you remember them? I think mine was 62,000.
Mine was 41,000, but I swear it's been that like every other Wrapped.
Really?
Like I
Mine was
literally
less
thought
than
it was
that.
gonna be that this year, and then I looked at it and it was. It's like always in 41.
I think mine was a lot higher because Greg gives us those
Right.
reports.
Oh yeah.
I barely listened to those last year.
I always do, Greg.
Mine was less than I was expecting. I think it's because I'm not a passenger in a vehicle as much as I was last year. I'm more the person driving the vehicle, and I'm usually in the car by myself.
Mhm.
So there's times when I'm just talking on the phone for like a half hour rather than listening to music in the car.
Yeah.
So it's less than I expected. Mine was around like somewhere between 45 and 49,000.
Hmm.
I can't remember, but I saw that and I'm like, that's interesting because last year was like 60 or 70,000.
Some people have like over 100K.
That's wild.
I'm like, I
Oh my
didn't know
gosh.
there was that many minutes in
A lot of
year.
people sleep to music though. Like I
Honestly.
found out a lot of people like can't sleep if they're not listening to
Oh my
music. So I think that's why.
My
Yeah.
sister's is so high because she listens to like
ASMR.
no, she
Whoa.
listens to like soundtrack music to sleep, but like
Oh.
Studio Ghibli stuff.
Uh-huh.
So like just instrumental, like while she sleeps. I'm just like,
I went through a phase where
that's
I
cheating.
couldn't go to sleep if I wasn't listening to cigarettes after sex. Like I just couldn't sleep.
It's an interesting.
Yes, it's very
Fact.
mellow music.
True. I can see it.
Do you remember how many minutes you had?
I don't remember. That's why I didn't say anything because I'm
My
kind of.
bad. My bad.
But like I'm like I feel like it was less. It was
Yeah.
definitely less, just because I'm definitely
Mm.
busy. But if I could listen to music while sleeping, I definitely would do that.
Do you only listen to like mellow music?
No,
Is
I
it-
listen to hip hop.
I was gonna say,
That's
like,
about
is it weird to listen to loud music when you sleep? Because I do that. Like,
I think it's
it
because
doesn't matter
I'm
the genre
blasting
for me.
either
It's always
EDM
just
or
loud.
fast-paced rap or hip hop throughout the day.
Mm.
So like to unwind, I can't listen to that or I'll just be hype.
Yeah, I was the kid that was raised by like my father cranks the music like no matter what, and like as a child you just learn to fall asleep to that.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
Cool.
it's great.
All right, well, that's the end of our show today. So happy to have you guys on.
Do you
Hope
guys
come
have any
back.
social medias you want to promote? I'll say your enterprises, but personal Instagrams?
Just my own, Devin Gari, so Devin, then period Gawri.
Yeah, myself too, Ethan, Ethan Wild, ETHANWILDEE, and Brothers Wild too.
I feel like I'm being mocked.
Also, don't forget you can follow their enterprises at Townline and PushPlay. PushPlay is at pushplay.productions, and Townline is at Townline Artist MGMT. And don't forget you can follow us on social media at DCSA Media Hub and our enterprise at MBM Vault.
And here's Sounds of Life by Pendulum playing us out live from the Media Hub on riotradio.ca.